after the US Vice President JD Vance claimed that America had been borrowing money from Chinese peasants. China referred to him as ignorant and impolite. Vance's remarks, which had already generated a lot of controversy on Chinese social media, were described as surprising and sad by Foreign Ministry spokesperson Jian to reporters on Tuesday. Vance also made the remarks on Thursday while defending US President Donald J. Trump's tariffs, which are escalating tensions between the two biggest economies in the world, in an interview with Fox News. The American vice president stated, "We borrow money from Chinese peasants to buy the things those Chinese peasants manufacture."
To make it a little bit more crystal clear, we borrow money from Chinese peasants to buy the things those Chinese peasants manufacture. That is not a recipe for economic prosperity, it's not a recipe for low prices, and it's not a recipe for good jobs in the United States of America.
Trump threatened to impose an additional 50% tax on U.S. imports unless China, one of the biggest holders of US Treasury bonds globally, abandoned its 34% counter-tariff by Tuesday. China has referred to Trump's actions as bullying and declared that it will fight to the end. China's position on China-US economic and trade relations has been made very clear, Lin stated on Tuesday. Chinese social media users were already upset by Vance's remarks, and several of them demanded that he be prohibited from entering the country. As a key figure in the U.S. government, it is really shameful for Vance to say such things, a user on Weibo remarked. Another person remarked, "Isn't his memoir called Hillbilly Elegy?" in reference to Vance's book, which described his childhood in rural America. For a long time, Trump and his supporters have maintained that his tariff policy will safeguard employment and strengthen the U.S. economy. However, economists have cautioned that this would seriously disrupt global supply networks, raise consumer prices, and spell doom for all trade. Furthermore, financial establishments have warned of increased chances of a recession in the U.S. and around the world following the announcement of the tariffs.